guys, my name is David Harriman, with co-owner of Team RM82 Real Estate Group, and I'm here with my buddy and good friend, also co-owner of Team RM82, it's Mr. Ravel Martin. What's going on, man?
Yeah, man, nothing much. I'm really glad that I'm here today and able to share this with you guys.
Absolutely. So what we're going to talk about today is Costello's revenue share. We're going to kind of go into a little bit more detail on that and why it's probably the best in the whole industry.
Yep.
Also, we're going to talk about why multiplying as a business owner, entrepreneur, why multiplying your time and increasing your capacity is important, and then also margins and increasing that top line. And I'll let you take it from there.
Yeah, so one of the most important things we have in our life is time. That's by far our most valuable resource. You can steal my money and I can make more money, but don't steal my time. I spent the beginning of my career in the NFL in my 20s, and I played a season as a 30-year-old, which I'm very proud of.
That's surprising.
But I can't get that time back. So I had to utilize that time as efficiently as I could, and now I'm well into my 30s, and I have to do that same thing with my time now. And so our revenue share program allows us to do that. And just to kind of break down just a little bit what it looks like. At Costello, what they do is they allow you to invite, recruit, you call it whatever you want to, other agents to the firm. And what you get from that is it allows you to get $12,000 per agent per year that you recruit to the firm. And the big question is, well, how do you get that? Do you need a rock star? Do you need a mega team? What do you need? Well, what you need is an agent that closes $3.3 million in transactions a year.
That's not a rock star agent. I mean, that's an agent who does good. It's full time, right?
Full time in the business.
But they don't have to be a rock star agent.
Exactly. Yeah. And if you're finding people that are like that, or if you're encouraging people that are like that, or if you're helping people get to that point, you're paid back. And the most you can get paid back is $12,000 per year per agent.
Right. And then so tell me. First, I want you to tell me about the story about when you were in Orlando with your daughter. Okay.
Yes.
It kind of, because it's such a good story. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm in, just to kind of give you guys an idea of how it works. I'm in Orlando with my daughter. We're at her volleyball tournament. She plays volleyball, and I'm down there watching it. And all of a sudden, my phone buzzes. I check my phone, and it's an email from the firm saying that the mentor commission report is in, and I made $1,400. And I'm like, what in the world, And it was an agent that I had recruited to the company, and they had just closed a deal. I'm assuming it was probably like a $400,000 deal, somewhere around there. And yeah, it was a $1,400 check.
Awesome.
And I mean, and you talk about utilizing your time.
Right.
I mean, I was in family time at that time, and spending time with my daughter and my other kids and my wife, and I was still getting paid.
And that's how this thing gets so powerful, that like while you're sleeping, you can be making money,
Absolutely.
Off other people's efforts. So Ravel recruited me over from where I was at. We had what's called profit share, and that is based off of the firm's revenue at the end of every month, and then that gets split up a certain way. Ours is different. Ours is a revenue share plan, and it's based off of actual revenue. Okay.
Yes. Yours was profit share.
Yes, correct. Versus profit share, correct. And so Ravel brought me over, and he'll make $12,000 off of me. He makes a lot of money off of me, anyway. But and I'm not mad about it, though. That's the thing. I'm not mad about it because I see the opportunity that Costello provides, and the actual true partnership that we're all winning together.
Yeah, and the thing to remember is I'm not actually making money off of David. It's Costello that is taking their portion and reinvesting it back into me and saying basically thank you for inviting David to our firm. Whether David walked in the door of Costello by himself or if he was invited by me, his split would be exactly the same. But since I was the one that invited him, Costello is going to share that back.
Absolutely, yeah. Thanks for clarifying that, Ravel. So any recruit that you bring, it does not affect their money at all. It's all coming from Costello.
Correct.
So now let's go into the margins, why that's important. So a lot of people get hung up on, okay, I'm at a 90-10 split. I'm at a 95-5 split. You know, and why having a cap is crucial, because you know, then you know that you're only paying this much.
Yeah.
You know, and then but also increasing.
Yeah, so I was actually sharing our platform with another agent recently, and the conversation kind of went the way of, well, you know what, I got to go back, I got to do some math, I got to see where I'm at, because, you know, right now I can get up to 95.5, or they're at a 90.10, or they're at, you know, and they're throwing around these margins. And so my question was, you know, if you were to go with Costello, I mean, is it out of the realm of possibility to invite 5 agents to the firm, or excuse me, I said 10 agents to the firm in 5 years?
Right.
Is that out of the realm of possibility? Not at all. You know, I know guys right now. If I was to go, I could talk to this guy and this guy and this guy. I know this guy's not happy, that guy's not happy. Oh, okay. So in 5 years, you think you could get to 10 agents? Well, with Costello's platform, 10 agents.
Right.
Would get you $120,000 passive income every single year.
Correct.
Yeah, I get that, but let's see what I'm going to make next month. You know, I'm going to do this, and I'm going, what about year 5? Is it a question where you'll be at year 5? No, if I was with Costello, I'd be doing much better year 5. So why are we worried about next month? You know the direction that it's going with our firm. You know exactly where it's going, and it's going sky high, no caps, no limits. You know, you can sit here and talk about it all day long where your split is, but guess what your split does for you? Your split still limits you to that split. You know, I was reading something the other day, and they were saying, you know, why is everyone worried about margins? Let's put this margin, for example. I'm at $100, or I'm at 100% margin, and I made $100. You know, good for you.
Right.
100% of $100 is $100.
Right.
Well, what about the guy that's at 10%, but he's making $100 million? It's not about the margins, right? It's about what you can do with that space, with
increasing that capacity.
Yes, with that energy, with that capacity. And Costello is unlimited with what you can do.
Correct.
Any other firm, you're limited. You just are, because you're limited to yourself.
Yes.
But when you bring other people into the fold and they allow you to grow basically your own business within their firm,
right,
then you're not limited anymore. Who cares what the margins are? You're affecting the number that really matters. The percent doesn't matter, right?
Right.
That capacity.
Yes, absolutely. You said it perfectly, Ravel. And so, guys, if you are interested and you want to learn more about our revenue share, our information is below, and then also there's a link above that you know, if you are interested and you just want to touch base with either Ravel or me or both of us, we'll sit down. It is a no hassle, no obligation, no pressure type of meeting. We'll basically just lay the numbers out there, let you look at it and make your own decision. You know, we're not gonna hunt you down. We're not gonna try to recruit you.
Yeah.
You know,
I'd be glad to share. You know, information is so valuable in this industry, and you know, David is living proof. You know, I mean, there's a time where, you know, I'm doing what I'm doing and he's doing what he's doing. I'm like, well, you know, he's just over there. I'll let him be, and you know, I'll let him speak for himself, but I would be willing to bet that he's very thankful that I shared what I know with him. So
absolutely, yeah, and it is at least knowing what your competition is doing. It never doesn't hurt.
That doesn't hurt either.
Right. So Ravel, thank you, man. Thanks for letting us use your house.
Absolutely.
And making this quick video, guys. Hope you have an awesome day. So if you would like more information on Costello's individual rev share or the team rev share, feel free to reach out to Ravel and I and set up a time to meet. Let us show you why our agents refuse to go anywhere else and why we are all winning together. Start planting your trees today. It's your future, and it's up to you to create it.